Alright. Let's open some fucking packs and then see what's going on in here. Some fresh cards. I'm hoping for at least one Dark Magician Girl. I think that's basically what everyone goes into these packs wanting. Alright. Cool. Because I opened it face down, we're gonna just pull them face down one by one. Our first card is, since I pulled from the back, I got the rarer card. Shiny card. The Agent of Miracles, Jupiter. Fairy effect. Once per turn, you can banish one the agent monster from your graveyard. Then target one light fairy monster you control. The target gains 800 attack until the end of this turn. Once per turn, you can discard one fairy monster, then target one of your banished light fairy monsters. Special summon it. The Sanctuary of the Sky must be on the field to activate and resolve this effect. 1800 attack, 1000 defense. Not too bad. Agent of Miracles. So, cool. Alright, next up is that another shiny? You kidding me? 2 in a row? Chimera Tech Mega Fleet Dragon. Oh shit. Fusion, a shiny fusion card, and this is one of Zane's big cards. Use one Cyber Dragon monster and one monster in the extra monster zone. Or maybe not. It's in the that archetype, I think. Cannot be used as fusion material. Must first be special summoned from your extra deck by sending the above cards from either the field or the graveyard. To the graveyard. Oh, from either field to the graveyard. Oh, it's not a normal fusion. It's like a contact fusion sort of thing. Or something. The original attack of this card becomes 1200 times the number of materials used for its special summon. Oh, interesting. Interesting, I see. That's pretty cool. That's what a good fusion monster sounds like. Or that's how you make a fusion monster worth bringing out. Minimum of 2400, but easily could be 3600. Another fucking shiny. Holy shit. I don't know if every card in these packs is shiny or what, but goddamn, it feels like it. And it's go DDD Divine Zero King Rage. Its pendulum effect is if you would take effect damage, you take no damage. If you normal summon one level 5 or higher DD monster, you can do it without tributing. You can only use each pendulum effect of go DDD Divine Zero King Rage once per turn. Fiend pendulum effect monster. When this card declares an attack, if your opponent's life point is 4000 or less, you can make this card gain attack equal to your opponent's life points until the end of this turn. Goddamn, that's a good effect. So if your opponent has 4000 life points and this thing declares an attack, it is a 4000 attack monster. Granted, it does take 2 summons to get out, but cannot be destroyed by battle. Also, you take no damage from battles, but also you could, if you have Call of the Haunted, you could just send this to the graveyard and bring it back out. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Also, you take no damage from battles involving this card. You contribute one other monster, apply one of these effects until the end of this turn. This card can attack directly. Holy fuck. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in the spells and trap zones. Holy fuck. Your opponent cannot activate card effects in their hand or graveyard. Get fucked, Ash Blossom. Well, that is a really fucking good card. Goddamn. And it's a 0 on the pendulum scale, which is very broken. If you don't know how pendulum summoning works, when you have 2 pendulum monsters, you can summon any monster in between, but not including the numbers on their pendulum scales. So if you have a 0, there are no 0 level monsters. So you can summon anything above that so long as it doesn't match or go over the other pendulum monster. So that's pretty fucking good. There's a lot of pendulum monsters that are like 8 on the scale, so that means you'd be able to summon any special summon any monster from 1 to 7. And then if you special summon, if you pendulum summon out of your extra deck, you also get to special summon on your hand, so you could easily fill your entire side of the field. Which then you could use to go into a link summon. And yeah. A lot of crazy shit to be done with that card. I'm sure that is... I'm curious if that card is limited. No, it is not. It is not limited or anything of the sort. Cool. They must all be shiny, because this one's shiny too. It's an Xyz monster as well. Premith Mech Laphalation. Rank 4 Xyz monster, Cyberse effect. 3 level 4. Oh, 3 level 4 monsters to Xyz summon. If a Math Mech card you control would be destroyed by card effect, you can detach 1 material from this card instead. If this card is Xyz summoned, you can detach up to 3 materials from it, then choose that many effects. You cannot choose the same effect twice, and you resolve them in the listed order, skipping any that were chosen. Send 1 random card from your opponent's hand to the graveyard. Send 1 monster your opponent controls to the graveyard. Send 1 spell or trap your opponent controls the graveyard. You can only use this effect of Premath Mech Laphalation once per turn. 2,000 attack, 0 defense. Sick. Thinking about it though, I guess since this is a recent reprint, they wouldn't. This is like reprints of older cards. They wouldn't be reprinting any cards that were banned, I guess, to be fair. Well, no. Maybe they would, because collector value. Like, I don't know. But it would make sense that they wouldn't print any cards that were limited or banned, if that is the case. Mech. Cool. I think this is the last card of this pack. It is, and it is Code Generator, another Cyberse monster. Cyberse effect. If a Cyberse monster you control would be used as a link material for a Code Talker monster, this card in your hand can also be used as material. If this card is sent from your hand or field to the graveyard as material for the link summon of a Code Talker monster, you can send 1 Cyberse monster with 1200 attack or less from your deck to your graveyard. Or if this card on the field was used as material, you can attack that card. You can add that card to your hand instead. You can only use one effect. You can only use each effect of Code Generator once per turn. 1300 attack, 500 defense. Nice. All right, pack number 2. Insector Hornet. Level 3, dark insect effect monster. Once per turn, you can equip 1 Insector monster from your hand or graveyard to this card. While this card is equipped to a monster, that monster's level is increased by 3. Also, it gains attack/defense equal to this card's attack and defense. While this card is equipped to a monster, you can send this equipped card to the graveyard, then target 1 card on the field, destroy that target. Attack 500, defense 200. That's a pretty good card. HI. Did not realize that every card in this set was going to be foil to some degree. That's pretty cool. I guess it is like a special set. It's good for collector stuff. Cypher Twin Raptor. Machine effects. If your opponent controls a face-up monster that was special summoned from the extra deck and you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can discard one card, special summon one Cypher monster from your hand or deck. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn, except Cypher monsters. You can only use this effect of Cypher Twin Raptor once per turn. Cool. Galaxy Soldier. Machine effects. You can send one other light monster from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon this card from your hand in defense position. Has 0 defense. When this card is special summoned, you can add one Galaxy monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect of Galaxy Soldier once per turn. Has 2000 attack, 0 defense. 5, level 5. Let's see. The Agent of Judgment, Saturn. Fairy effect. While your life points are higher than your opponent's, you contribute this card. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to the difference. You must control the Sanctuary in the Sky to activate and to resolve this effect. You cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this effect. Level 6. Attack 2400. Defense 0. Nice. Oh, I have 2 agent cards now. Agent of Miracles and Agent of Judgment. Jupiter and Saturn, respectively. Next up, last card for this pack. Tatsu Necro. Zombie Tuner effect monster. If this normal summoned set monster would be used as a synchro material, one monster in your hand can be used as one of the other materials. If you do this, all materials for that summon are banished instead of being sent to the graveyard. You cannot special summon monsters except zombie monsters. Cool. Zombie themed synchro monster. Tatsu. Alright, pack 3. First up, the Chorus in the Sky. Pay 1000 life points, then target one fairy monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Then, if the Sanctuary in the Sky is on the field or in either graveyard, you can add one of your banished the Sanctuary in the Sky or one of your banished cards that mentions it to your hand. You can only activate one the Chorus in the Sky per turn. Cool. Code Exporter. Cyberse Effect Monster. If a Cyberse monster you control will be used as link material for a Code Talker monster, this card in your hand can also be used as material. If this card is sent from the hand or field to the graveyard as material for the link summon of a Code Talker monster, you can target one level 4 or lower Cyberse monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand, or if this card on the field was used as material, you can special summon that monster instead but negate its effects. You can only use each effect of Code Exporter once per turn. 500 attack, 2300 defense. Hold a handful of Cyberse monsters today. Alright. Chronicle Magician. Nice. That's a sick magician card. Spellcaster Effect. If a monster with 2500 original attack or defense is normal or special summoned to your field, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense position. If this card is special summoned, you can target one Dark Magician or Blue Eyes White Dragon in your monster zone. It gains 2500 attack and defense until the end of this turn. You can only use each effect of Chronicle Magician once per turn. Attack 2500, defense 2500. That's really cool that it works with both Dark Magician and Blue Eyes. It is a magician. I'm always happy to see the magician cards. I like the magicians. Geomath Mech Final Sigma. Cyber Synchro Monster. Pretty fucking cool looking, if I do say so myself. Flaming Sword. 1 tuner and 1 plus non-tuner monsters. Unaffected by card effects, except Math Mech cards, while in the extra monster zone. If this card in the extra monster zone battles an opponent's monster, any battle damage it inflicts to your opponent is doubled. If this card is destroyed by battle, or if this card in its owner's possession is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can add 1 Math Mech card from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect of Geomath Mech Final Sigma once per turn. Dope. So it'd be there. Okay, last card of pack 3, and then we'll move on to the last pack. The Executor of the Underworld, Pluto, another one in the planet series, I guess. Fairy Synchro Tuner Effect. 1 tuner and 1 plus non-tuner monsters. This card is always treated as the agent card, of course. Once per turn, you can banish 1 monster from your graveyard, and then target 1 effect monster on the field. Change it to face down defense position. This is a quick effect if the Sanctuary in the Sky is on the field or in either graveyard. Got about half the Sailor Moon Scouts. We got 3. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Add 1 Sanctuary in the Sky from your deck or graveyard to your hand. You can only use this effect of the Executor of the Underworld Pluto once per turn. It's funny that it can banish itself, because Sailor Pluto's thing is that she basically fucking kills herself, but has crazy powers she can use with it. I think she has like time powers or something, if I remember right. Sick as fuck. Alright, final pack. And then we'll go find someone to raid. And I will put these back in my own time, because It already took so fucking long just to get them out. I thought I'll just make sure I'll make sure to get them put up before the stream tomorrow at the very least. Cool. Alright, let's go. First card. Code Radiator. A lot of Cyberse monsters. Cyberse effect. If a Cyberse monster you control will be used as link material for a Code Talker monster. This card in your hand can also be used as material. If this card is sent from the hand or field to the graveyard as material for the link summon of a Code Talker monster, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, change its attack to 0, also negate its effects. If this card on the field was used as material, you can target 2 monsters instead. You can only use each effect of Code Radiator once per turn. 1600 attack, 800 defense. Hoping for either another Magician card or another one of the Agent cards in this pack. Code Radiator. Next up we have Primal Dragon, the Primordial. Shiny Dragon. Dragon effect monster. Your opponent... Oh, and it's a force or... Your opponent takes no battle damage from attacks involving this card. You can only use each of the following effects of the Primal Dragon, the Primordial, once per turn. You can banish one dragon monster from your graveyard. This card gains attack defense equal to that banished monster's attack until the end of the next turn. If this card is tributed, you can target one monster you control. It can make a second attack during the battle phase of this turn. So it doesn't deal battle damage, but it could take out a pretty strong monster. So that's a trade-off. And it's a level 4, so no tribute. Right. Interesting card to be sure. Okay. Let's go. What's next? Next we have... Oh shit, a fucking fairy. Yes, and it's an agent. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. And she's cute as fuck. Protector of the Agents, Moon. Oh my god, we got Sailor Moon. We did it, motherfuckers. Hell yeah. And she's a fairy. Well, this was entirely worth it. And she's a Link monster. I fucking love Link summoning. I think it's so cool. Fairy Link effect. 2 fairy monsters. If this card is Link summoned... Are they all fairy monsters? They might have been. I don't remember. Pog as the... If this card is Link summoned, you can send one the Sanctuary in the Sky or one card that mentions it from your deck to the graveyard. Or if the Sanctuary in the Sky is on the field or in either graveyard, you can add one the Agent of Mystery Earth from your deck or graveyard to your hand instead. You contribute one fairy monster, then target one card your opponent controls, destroy it. You can only use each effect of the Protector of the Agent's Moon once per turn. Attack 1800, Link 2. Nice, nice, nice. This is honestly making me want to build a the Agents deck in a Master Duel. Protector of the Agents. Pro. Okay, well that card just made this entire thing worth it. Fuck yes, dude. Okay, Void Cauldron. Continuous trap card. Looks kind of cool. This card is sent to the graveyard if you have any cards in your hand. If an Infernity monster and or a level 8 Dark Dragon Synchro monster you control will be destroyed by your opponent's card effect. You can banish one Infernity card from your graveyard instead. Interesting. I don't know anything about the Infernity archetype. And final card is, interesting, DD Swirl Slime. Fiend effect monster. If this card is in your hand, you can fusion summon one DDD fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand as fusion materials, including this card. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Special summon one DD monster from your hand. You can only use each effect of DD Swirl Slime once per turn. 200 attack, 200 defense, and level 2. King DDD? I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't know all the DDD cards. Cool. Where did I put DDD? Oh no, he was Go DD. Okay. Cool. And that is every card for tonight. Thanks for hanging out, everybody.